Where did it come from? Where did it go?
Depending on the circumstances.
Come on.
So, yes, here it is. We still need to wait a little for the brain cells to mature fully. How long? 3 days, according to the instructions we got.
3 days.
Once they're ready, you can call a meeting and communicate your decision to everybody. Do you scan the brain for the mutation? Yes, it's all clear. And the cortex shows no signs of activity, which is good. What happens then? We extract the brain tissue, process it according to Maxwell's formula, and start administering the treatment. Of course, we will have to dispose of the body. Whoa! What the fuck? Looks like I didn't use enough sedative. Let me just, There. Damn it. I hope it didn't activate the cortex. Is that seriously the only thing that worries you right now? It woke up. That's not something mindless vessels do. We can't just... you know... Calm down. It must have been an involuntary impulse. Nothing to do with consciousness. Look, we can't get thrown off balance. Not now, when we're so close.
I'm just going to restart. Whoops. Just because it was coming through my speakers.
Has been designed to their
Do that again. 5 minutes for a little bit.
So... what happens then? We extract the brain tissue. Of course, we will have to dispose of the body. Whoa! Looks like There. Damn it. Is that seriously the only thing? It woke. Calm down. Look, we can't get through. I know, but I'm having some real doubts about this. I mean, are we doing the right thing? It's a way to cure us. Still, those brain cells need time to mature, so if you want to look for an alternative, be my guest, as long as you're ready with it in 3 days. After that, it's this or nothing. We can't wait any longer, however brutal this is. Yeah, I get it. So, I'm fine, thanks. There's not much that can bring me down. But I still feel much weaker than usual. Funny, earlier today I tried to lift a container and I couldn't. Remember, you're not alone here. If anything's too heavy to lift, you can always ask for help. Kind of you to say that, but that's not what's bugging me. Physical strength is a part of who I am. Not to mention, it's essential to operate the refinery. Really? Is it that bad? I created you guys to help me. Well, I'm really counting on you to handle it one way or another. That's what I'll do, of course. To be honest, I blew the problem a little out of proportion. Don't worry about it. Oh, great. I'm glad we cleared that up. Yeah, but since we're talking openly, there is this other thing that's been bothering me. What's that? Like, if everything that happened to me isn't true, then does that apply to the people I knew too? I mean, do they exist, but in some different version as well?
Yeah.
It's possible, yes. Huh. So, hypothetically, someone who in my mind is, let's say, dead could actually still be alive? Hypothetically? Totally. Theoretically, everything's possible. That's overwhelming. Shit. I think I need to get my mind on something else. Good idea. Focus on the work. We still have a lot to do before we get out of here. Right. Work. Sure. See you around then. So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you. Yeah, I've heard. And I gotta say, it's kinda disturbing. Is it true you're considering creating this
A little bit.
knocked out guy and retrieving his brain? It'll just be a body, with no thoughts and feelings, don't worry. The very idea sends shivers down my spine. I don't know why, but dehumanizing him feels like dehumanizing ourselves. It's just sad. I found an alternative
I don't want to use
solution
it,
to the
though.
problem.
No chips in the head.
Implants, right? Talk about a divisive idea. But I, for one, appreciate your effort. Anything's better than, The sooner we get on with the brain cell therapy, the better. Call me old-fashioned, but growing a human... Hey, can I ask you a favor? Isn't that what you do all the time?
Yep, all the time.
Yeah. Well, this is not mission-related, not directly anyway. That's not helping your cause. Right. Do you remember that road trip to the mountains we took with Lena just after we met? Of course I do. We took a lot of unnecessary risks getting into that old pickup without giving it a proper checkup first.
All the risks.
What were we thinking? We were in love. Nothing else mattered to us.
Nothing at
Well,
all.
just confirms that love is not a feeling you should trust too much. Yeah. Anyway, remember the shepherd's axe Lena bought us there? A silly souvenir just for laughs? Please, don't remind me. I need to recreate it. Really? Why? Look, I feel bad about that. But I know I can rely on you even when you're pissed off at me. That's what makes you special. All right? Go on. Let me put it straight. I need help. And of all the alters, you're the only one who can give me the right answers. That's not an unusual situation. So you have questions about the axe? You see, I forgot what it looked like exactly. Wooden handle, steel head, folk ornaments. About those ornaments, it had these red woolly pom-poms attached to it. Do you remember how many? 3. That I'm sure of. But I don't think they were red, Jan. More like magenta, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. But are you sure the head was steel, not iron? It was a cheap toy, so I guess you could be right. But it looked quite hard. I'd know for sure if I could see it. That's the whole point. We don't... Right. Yeah. About that handle. I think it had some kind of a floral pattern carved on it. Floral? Are you sure? I thought it was more like a zigzag. Oh. Damn, this is not helping. And I thought you'd be the perfect guy to recall technical details. Well, maybe we don't quite agree on the definition of technical details. Now, if you'd asked me about the pressure in our tires before we headed out, or the details of the dissertation I was in a hurry to submit before we left, you'd have gotten them immediately. But a toy axe? I didn't exactly analyze it, if that's what you expected. All I remember is I looked like a fool holding it in that photo Lena took. Shit, you're right. There was a photo. It's a shame I got rid of it. It was a good decision, if you ask me. Well, that settles it then. If I can't help you, no one can. Just let it go and get your mind back to important things. Lena could still have that photo. Lena? Jan, is that what it's really about? We're in a shithole here, and all of a sudden you feel like flirting?
The botanist.
Relax. I assure you all I want to do is recreate that axe. Don't worry, I'll take care of more urgent matters first. Well, in that case, do whatever you want. Just don't waste my time.
It's still in this room. That's the mine. There it is.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Is that the ball from the Titan Tigers game? That's right. I knew you'd be excited. Yeah, so many good memories linked to this one. Yeah, they scored the last goal of the season with that ball, after everyone wrote them off. Maybe it's a sign that we can make it as well. Thanks. How was your time alone? Any thoughts? Yeah, it was a complete waste of time. All I could think of was the work I could be doing instead. Why the hell did you send me there? There's nothing wrong with me. On the contrary, I've never been better. Why don't you just let me do my thing? Because I'm worried for you. You want me to treat you like a mining machine. I thought a rest would clear your mind, get you out of that mindset. I'm not a kid. I would have literally died of boredom in there if it weren't for that goddamn audiobook. What audiobook? Oh, some ancient babble about a whaling expedition. What the hell do I care? It was that, cheesy romances, or a fantasy saga.
Fantasy saga.
Man, I hate fantasy. So, I chose the whaling one. At least the men were men there. And their captain, Ahab, well, he was missing a leg, so... Yeah, I gotta admit I got pretty hooked. Do you identify with him? Man, all I said was that it got slightly more interesting. If you want to open up a book club, go ahead. I'll pass and go back to my work if you don't mind.
Okay, back to mining for you. Greenhouse research. We're okay for food. Find out about the act.
Jan? Hello?
Lena, hey. I just wanted to call to say thank you again and ask you about something personal.
Okay, what is it?
Remember that road trip we took to the mountains? Just after we hooked up?
Mm-hmm.
We borrowed a car from your uncle and...
I remember. What about it?
Remember that shepherd's axe you bought me?
It's kinda hard to forget.
You didn't by any chance keep the photo of me holding that axe? I'd really like to see it again.
That's a strange request. I'd have to check.
Sure, just let me know if you find anything, okay?
All right, I will.
Thank you, Lena.
Talk soon.
Research.
You treat people like goddamn tools. Well, I'm not a tool, so you better show some respect.
All the details of medical document lies with stoic of crisis heard. I was just going to the kind of sorry, scientist.
Really?
We're gonna have no research today. We could do with the second organics. This way. What's being produced? Radiation filters, pylons. We're not doing the implants. So let me try and put down organics. An auto miner over there. is fearless. Let's try and get this. to the ship up that wall.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
That. Okay, you just want to take the shield off. Down here. Right, he was up there. He's doing cover up. I knew he was coming. Built everything. Efficient.
Lena? Hey.
I found them. Our old photos. Talk about going back in time. There's one that might interest you. You're waving the shepherd's axe like some mad caveman. You look so chipper in it. I almost forgot how big that smile of yours can be.
Huh.
Made me wonder, you know, knowing what happened later. How little it took for us to go from those happy times to fighting with each other. One moment, you're smiling so broadly, holding that axe, and the next you're smashing it to pieces on our kitchen table.
Yeah, I know. And I really wish that never happened.
Of all the things I ever gave you, you had to bring this one up. Why? It was cheesy, it was worthless. And it brings back a whole lot of shitty memories.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, it was harder than I thought, but I'm doing my best to support you in this crazy situation. And I can handle a sleepless night or two. Anyway, I'm sending you the photo. I hope it helps.
Thanks, Lena.
Take care, Jan.
Yeah. Talk later.
Arbitrary?
Sorry, but I don't see it. We should make a list of arguments for and against each solution. Maybe that way we'll finally agree on something.
So it's all down to who's better at out-talking the other side, huh?
This brain cell therapy, I don't like it.
The alternative is giving your brain over to operations, so I'm not sure what you want me to do. Yeah, I'll go there. Seven days till the next magic storm. I can't talk to the technician. Excuse me. Don't. Workshop. Let's get this axe cooking.
To the Saber evacuation center.
See what mess tomorrow brings.
Shortages are detected.
We're okay for food for a day. You're in a terrible mood. Base maintenance. Should do some of that before I go.
Hey, on it. How did
minute for me? All done. Can I take care of this now?
He's on shift.
I have faith in you, Jan. You'll come up with it.
Hey there. You wanted to talk about something? Yeah. I've been thinking about the branching thing. It's so confusing. Tell me about it. I mean, remember how I told you about my body? The one I know versus this one? Well, I don't get it. Why is it exactly that we're created with different minds, like, you know, different beverages or snacks, but then we all end up in the same packaging? It doesn't make much sense. Huh. I guess the technology isn't quite there yet. Maybe recreating a body different than the original is just complicated. I mean, all the medical issues, the rate of cell aging, that kind of stuff. To be honest, I don't know shit about how this thing works. Well, would feel good to be compatible with my outside wrapping.
Huh. I never looked at it that way.
I know, and honestly, I find it a little hard to understand. I mean, how can you be so careless about your body? It's the only one you'll ever have, man. Why'd you let it become so neglected? I guess I just had more important things to do. Studying, settling down, buying a house. Funny. Now that I look at it, you probably didn't have my motivation. Which was? Well, for me, it all started when I moved abroad. You know, after Mom died, I decided to stay there, and for a while it was pretty lonely out there. Didn't you have friends? Not at first, no. You can laugh, but I was a little apprehensive to jump into a new environment. It was just work and sleep, and some bad eating habits. So that's when you started working out? Out of boredom at first. Then, it kind of became a fun thing. I made friends, started going out a lot, but by that time, the gym had become an important part of my routine. I drank less, slept better, and it just made me feel in control of my life, you know? I get you. Now that you've told me the whole story. Thanks. You know, maybe if I could get back to my routine here, at least in some way, it could really help me shake off all this anxiety. I'd probably sleep better, feel more like me. Do you think there's a chance you could help me get my hands on some exercise equipment here? I could try. Really? Thanks, bro. I knew I
Use all
could
those
confide in you.
metals as weights. I'm gonna go mine. For a whole bunch of metal. Oh no, it's an auto this. What have we got mineral-wise? 18. And we need what for here? You can break those up. We only have to be made once. Okay, I'll get minerals. Please calm down. What are you looking at, guys?
Tension is becoming dangerous. We need to find a solution.
Then not let me talk. I talk to you now? Guys? I guess they're just gonna stare at that log today.
To the safer evacuation.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Sleep the system active.
And the kitchen.
Hope you make a decision soon.
An axe for him.
Hey there. I've got something for you. The shepherd's axe you wanted to see so much?
Wait, I thought you said you didn't have it.
I didn't. But I recreated it for you.
Wow. That's amazing. It looks exactly the same.
He's gonna murder me with
How
it.
did you remember all those details?
I got my hands on a photo of it.
Really? How?
That's, not so important right now. I just hope you're glad to be reunited with your precious souvenir.
Shit. I didn't even say thank you, did I?
No problem.
Here we are, eh? Two Jans with two identical shepherd's axes.
And let's leave it at that.
Sure. Thanks again. It means a lot to me. Must have seemed silly to you. Guy who's missing his unborn child suddenly fixates on a toy axe. But suddenly this has become something other than a souvenir from a non-existent life. It's become a token of our friendship. Here and now. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, I thought it was a
no problem.
guitar at first, not a literal axe. Let's refine them.
So, now I know what a brain scan looks like. Did you make any sense of it? I have something for you. The exercise equipment you asked for. Awesome, man! I knew I could rely on you. Can't wait to try these babies out.
Look at that face. He's horrified.
All right with your eyes? Should I take care of this now? all done here. Should I help with this now?
Many hours until the meeting. Still working on that. Nothing equalization tower. Crap. I'm gonna go back this way.
Hey, lend me your ear. There's something I want to share.
Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Get away from me. Nope. Come on. There's a little while. There you are. Too fast. Go down, you bastard. Do not get closer. Do this one. Let's get up that. Find the tricky. Charge, please. Thank you. Hey, he's finished up. Okay, recharge. Let me figure out one of these consoles. Or maybe not. Was radiation. I know it's a human work on basic outpost. So nothing's gonna be advanced. But at least we do have to
And that's how we know the scale of the mutation.
That's it? A few brain pictures with randomly colored areas? This is a joke.
Thanks for appreciating my hard work. I loved spending a whole day on this.
Don't argue. I was seriously interested in that.
Hey, you wanted to talk?
Yeah, I wanted to thank you for getting me that exercise equipment again. You have no idea how it helped me to stay sane in here. But I was thinking, what if we built something everyone
A
could benefit
dime?
from?
Yeah. I was hoping to upgrade the social room so we could entertain ourselves more.
That's also a good idea, but I was gonna suggest something a little different, better. A whole new module where we could work out. Spend our free time in a healthy way, instead of playing beer pong or watching TV.
Okay, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm not saying no.
But you're not saying yes?
I guess I'm saying maybe then.
You know me, glass half full. I can work very well with a maybe. Thanks.
So, let's hear it. What do you have to say against the solution suggested by Lena?
No, damn it! This isn't something I can politely analyze on a fucking whiteboard. I'm out.
Huh. Took him longer than I expected. I guess discussing this is out of the question.
The technician has been a pain in the bum since day one.
Hey man, I noticed you've been down lately. Well, nobody can be happy all the time. No, but I'd like to help. What do you normally do to feel better? I have a pile of books that always help me set my mind to something pleasant. Ironic as it may be, some of my favorite stories take place on distant planets.
Spaceman.
Nothing like a good space adventure to take your mind off mundane issues, right? Right. Although, after we finish this mission, I think I'll stick to Earth-based novels.
You need to go back to the freaking infirmary. I guess the meeting's in the morning.
To the safer evacuation.
Decision time. Nobody's gonna like what I say. But I think
Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition.
Okay. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it. I just want it to be over.
We can use a treatment based on healthy brain tissue. For that purpose, we'd need to use the tabula rasa you've probably all seen occupy a space in the womb. So, you decided to go down that path.
Great. Why don't you just hand us over for experiments already? Don't be so goddamn dramatic about it. This will heal our brains, ain't that all that matters?
Let's be rational. Since we already have the tabula rasa, I say we use it. What else are we gonna do with an awareness-free body?
Use it? I don't like the sound of that. He's an alter, just like us. Even if he has no memories, how can we be sure he doesn't feel anything?
both paths we've been given.
I agree that we should be rational. It's just that there's something so cold-blooded about this. I feel it's a line we shouldn't cross. Because once we do, there's no going back.
Just tell me we're not doing this. We're not taking his brain out. It's sickening.
We are doing it. That's my decision.
Oh, so you've decided for us.
I gave
Without
you the
even
alternative.
giving us an
The
alternative.
is the Brain
That
chips.
is so smart. I expected more understanding from you, man.
Mark my words. It's downhill from here.
Oh, come on. The boss has made his decision. Just fucking respect it.
This is unbearable. Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale.
Exactly. We weren't born into a fairy tale. Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life. Truth is, there is no good way out of this mess. The branching
He's dying.
was,
No. He's
the
dying.
start
Don't do that.
was, shit. He collapsed.
Make way for the doctor.
Is he unconscious?
He's breathing. Get him some water.
It's getting worse. We need a cure now. What's your call? Let's go for Maxwell's recipe. Good. I'll get tabula rasa ready for the procedure. Keep your fingers crossed.
Okay, everything's prepped. He's not showing signs of waking up again?
No, nothing. I've given him more sedatives just to be on the safe side. You want to say something before I proceed?
I don't know. Oh, just do it.
Okay.
Here goes.
And
That's it.
almost. I'm taking it to the lab to create Maxwell's magic potion.
Is he?
Yes, he's dead. But don't worry, he didn't feel a thing.
I wonder how many were against the chips being put into their heads there. That could kill them at any time. You all hate me, so none of you gonna work. Your research in the gym is almost done. Can I fit it anywhere? Is the question. We can put the room at the bottom.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
Oh, I feel much better. Don't worry. We'll help you get out of here. Then you can dispose of us, just like you did with Tabula Rasa. That what you wanted to hear?
Look, it wasn't easy for me either. But I'm happy you're alive. Let's focus on clearing our way now, and once we're out of this canyon, I hope we can talk it over properly.
Yeah, great idea. Let's get down to some anomaly busting.
Cool.
Why you gotta be pissed off at me? We're fine. Actually, this. Storage. What do I do next? I don't know. I think it's gonna have to be an advanced metal output. I didn't want to do this to you. I'm gonna go and place that thing. Anomaly analyzer. Wait, you already got me. Oh. Good luck. I forgot about that. Doop, 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 doop. I definitely want to get this before. There's something up there as well. I'm not gonna have time. Reading. Tomorrow we get a bunch of metal and a lot of radiation. What is this? It's floating.
So, how's the workout going? You happy with the barbells?
Barbells. Right. Look, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I can't imagine myself enjoying anything right now. I cannot think we could have used those resources to a better means. A more humane cure. What's done is done. You're right about that.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
Fine. I'm fine.
Look, I know you're not happy with my decision, but I have my reasons.
Yeah, of course. I don't think there's much more to say. I'm kind of busy, so yeah.
Heroin was seized along with a small amount of cocaine, marijuana, and meth.
Hopefully based everyone's made that.
Police charges ranging from smuggling to possession for the purpose of trafficking.
Oh, we don't mind within the samples.
36 hours of steady
Everything's going wrong. Miner recovered. Everything needs maintaining.
To the saber evacuation.
Everyone gathered in the kitchen.
Saber evacuation.
Wait, do I have space now for another altar? I do not, but we really need those shrinks. The worker will be good. Lastly, the guard.
So, how are you feeling?
I don't want to think about it. Fuck!
It was a mistake. Okay. I can see you're disappointed with me.
Just a bit.
So, you're planning on holding a grudge forever?
I don't know. Huh? You're the one doing the planning here. Hmm? All I want is for you to stay away from me. I told you that from the start, didn't I? But you wouldn't listen. Making pierogi, being my fucking pal. What a load of bullshit.
For me, he was no different than us. So, did you manage to recreate your lost research?
Yes, I did. I was worried I wouldn't remember everything correctly, but amazingly, it was all still there. Neatly aligned and perfectly organized in my head. Almost reminded me of how Father made us arrange our toys when we were a kid.
Oh man, I hated that.
So did I. Remember running home from school in panic in case he came home early and saw the mess in our room?
Yep. How many times do I have to tell you that chemistry set cost half my paycheck? Why is it scattered all over the floor?
Huh. That chemistry set was my favorite.
Till Dad just threw it away to punish us for not tidying it up.
Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, I retrieved my research nicely. Job done.
Well done.
Thank you. And thanks for helping me get it done. You'll be happy to learn that there's something for you in it too.
Really? What?
Listen to this. While I was reconstructing my equations, I realized that by tweaking a parameter or two, my method can also be applied to something we are using on a daily basis on this very mission.
Organics.
The Rad Shield filters.
Oh, okay.
In light of my findings, we can manufacture them in a much more efficient way. It's remarkable. Because theoretically, I had all the necessary knowledge in my head, but I had to backtrack my line of thinking to unblock it.
Wow. What can I say? The inventor's mind works in mysterious ways.
It sure does. And you know what? Suddenly, I feel much more confident about facing our other challenges. Let's take this bull by the horns.
Hey, how'd it go with the treatment?
Well, the therapy has begun. Everybody took their dose of Maxwell's medicine, and it's looking optimistic. No bad reactions, no side effects. In fact, I can already feel the difference. My head is clearer. It could be a placebo effect, of course, but I'm hopeful.
You did a great job. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah. I can't say I'm not proud of myself. I'm becoming more and more of a Renaissance man on this mission.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
First night without cold sweats. How do I feel? Fucking euphoric.
That's great. Unfortunately, not everyone shares your enthusiasm.
What can you do? You'll never please everybody. You had the balls to make a decision, and that's what counts.
Thanks, man.
I'm still going to give it time. I want to do the side mission. We have more space now. The wheel just expanded. I'd like to give them all individual rules. You're just a giant. I don't know what you are. Coil of metal or something? It itself is radioactive. I was going to try and figure out where that goes. see after that. Multi-tool. Clearing cup.
Yes. I was missing that.
Is that good for the technician? Got that to follow. There's an area there. That area's done. Really do with some radiant though. Oh, there's an area up there as well. Put me down. That's what that does.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Yeah, do whatever. There's the center. Ah, there you are. No. Ah, shit. It looks like there is a tree up there.
Are those trees?
That's something they should have built.
That's impossible. How can there be life here?
You make the connection.
Wonder if I could get a closer look at them.
They're fake.
Hey, wait. Is that some kind of a projection?
We need to do something. Hollow chip.
And they're gone. Safely into my pocket. Let's see if my crew appreciates a relaxing landscape inside the base.
But where did the pumpkins go? Into the ones. They went upwards down there, didn't they? Shit. Ow. Get out of here. Yeah. Anybody else use fast travel? No, I cannot. I'll get you in the followers thing.
What a shitty day.
This drain increase 30 feet, so. We need free total to stop the drain. That's fine, honestly. One advanced, one advanced none. And automatics. Talk to reminder.
Did you manage to listen to that book some more?
Huh. So you remembered. That Captain Ahab, he's hunting a whale to bit off his leg. He's got a prosthetic leg, mind you, not too advanced, but still, his crew respects him. All the other guys just want to catch a whale, any whale, and bring the money home. But Ahab, he's only interested in the whale, taking his goddamn ship all around the world to hunt down the son of a bitch.
Huh. Maybe we should open up a book club after all.
Yeah. Fucking hilarious. I'm simply curious if he's gonna catch that whale. Nothing more.
I thought you admired him before he got mad. Stop getting bad at me. Bastards. Oh,
Can I help with that?
what can you help with? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm seriously pissed.
Can't do this without resources. Should I move on to this now? I'm blocked here. Not enough resources. Should I do work there instead?
Reminder again.
And? Did you find out if Ahab managed to catch his whale?
He sure fucking tried. But he failed, drowned, and took his whole crew down with him. The monster got the best of him.
Sounds like a sad ending.
I don't know. Got me thinking. I'm not sure how those writers do it, but when you get to the end, it almost feels like you always knew it was gonna be that way. Huh? Like it was obvious all along they wouldn't get him. Man, I just hope it's not gonna be like that with us in Rapidium.
We're gonna be okay. You know why? Because I care for my crew more than the captain in your book. I'm determined to succeed, but I'm not obsessed.
Huh. So, is that what you think makes the difference? Caring about others?
Want to really know what I think? I think you become obsessed with something if you're a poor loser.
Yeah. And now that I think of it, maybe that Ahab guy wasn't thinking clearly. 'Cause he just couldn't get over what crippled him. Messed him up as a man. Like the last thing he'd ever admit to was being a loser.
Look where that got him.
Yeah. Well, it didn't do me no harm, that distraction. Funny thing, that whole story made me realize something that never occurred to me before.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
That it's, no shame to be weak.
Okay.
Now, I think it's time I got back to work. But I won't be obsessing about it anymore, if that's okay with you. Wouldn't want to end up like Ahab.
Yeah. Three down. I need you on Danix. Please. Just signal storage. They are almost full.
To the safer evacuation.
Built.
Input shortage.
I don't know if the secondary will go away. It's just not working long enough right now. It's really killing me. They're all pissed, so I'll go for personal cabins next.
Can't wait to hit the gym again.
What's the map? Is there anywhere left to explore? There is an area there. I need to figure out where the hell this thing goes. See, it's all right there. And as far as the track goes, it's not. Don't feel like it. Yeah, you go up there. You do continue. Never found you before.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
It's no time. something down there as well. Let go. Secret area.
Awesome. Another movie.
Another map.
Yes. I was missing that.
And it's just like back here. Okay. Four times wider, this must have increased. 40. But that's 4 times wider and 2 times shorter. By 65 to 30. So it's more mass, but it has 100 extra storage than 2 mediums. I think if I don't get down to this swamp, I might be screwed in the next area. These would be nice too. It's gotta be efficiency now. But it's another part.
Not bad, huh?
It really hits all your senses. The sound of the birds chirping in your ears, the summer breeze on your face. Quite the immersive experience.
You forgot to mention the stench of mold in the air conditioning.
Yeah, well, it can't all be perfect, can it?
Apparently not.
So, I was wondering, how much more did I not know about Mom?
What?
Well, it seems you got to know her better after our lives separated. I'd love to know what you talked about on that bench.
So, this is what it's all about, huh? You just want to sit down and make up for lost time. That's not the way it works.
More Angie boy.
What do you mean? You don't get to just collect a few nice memories and pretend you lived my life. Made my choices. You chose the easy way back then. You want it easy now. What if I told you that I regret it? Do you? Or are you just lying to yourself? Because it seems to me that at the end of the day, you're always thinking about yourself. Look at us. Here I am, scared of dying because of your decisions, and all you want is to hear more about Mom. My decisions? Yeah. You created us like this, like some kind of freaks, messing with our brains so much, I mean, it had disaster written all over it. But you preferred not to see it. Even if we do survive, we're going to end up as lab rats just like that poor bastard you created. You're just pretending to care, because you need us to get back to your lousy life. Hey, you can deny it all you want, but I'm still waiting for a reason to believe you've changed. And all I'm seeing is the same guy who left Mom because he was fucking selfish.
So letting you die wouldn't have been selfish of me, but you died.
What can I say? I hope I can prove you wrong one day. Then you'd better step on it. Because I don't think we have much time left.
I have so much to give you. It's probably pissed off at me on the towers.
To the safer evacuation center. Grounding. Modifying its trajectory.
Everything's outside. Okay. Neutralize. Neutralize. Like after I do anything. Upgrade at launch. Automatically collect.
Worked. We can get out of here.
Push me off the cliff.
I'm sorry, hon.
Advertise your mission and safety.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over.
What happened?
Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything?
Please. What next? You can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest.
Careful. You took a heavy blow there.
Yeah. I remember the technician. But why? Did he attack me?
Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert.
Shit. It's all my fault. I saw it coming, but I didn't do anything to stop it.
They didn't have the options.
Was he trying to kill me? I mean, what exactly happened?
I think he just wanted to send a message. Knock you unconscious, maybe. But that blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Adricol in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over.
Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adricol.
Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth.
Wait. How did you find out?
From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. Of course, it would have been much quicker if the botanist had told me. But I guess he was too busy despairing about our situation in his cabin.
You talked to Lena?
Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died.
We got lost.
Did you tell her about everything that happened here?
Why shouldn't I? She wanted to know what's going on, and you were flatlining. There was no time for playing kiddie games.
Shit.
Yes. Well, I hope you also heard the important part of my story. It happened before we got lost.
We're lost?
The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense.
Is there no good news at all?
I mean, we're closer to the finish line, right? We just need to figure out how to get out of the storm.
Sure. Easy as that. Just so you know, we have been trying.
With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice.
Flawless.
I'm glad you see the problem. Okay, so what do we do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that.
Well, it's my fault.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth.
Okay.
What's in them? What are you not telling me?
Just listen for yourself.
Great. We're left with 2 people. I think I got the efficiency research.
Supplies.
I'm just going to repair this while time seems to be expensive. Next is then the contemplation. No contemplation. Contemplation. That's why I don't figure something out for us.
So, I talked to your alter, and he filled me in on the situation. Damn it, Jan. You're farming people to extract brain cells now. That person, your copy, he was so cool about it. Maxwell's solution, huh? If only you had the patience to wait just a little longer. If only you wanted to listen to what I found out. This whole Project Ela, Maxwell experimenting on damaged people, messing with their minds. Man, that guy is seriously sick. Do you label your alters with numbers too? Like he did with his patients, like for example, patient 313?
Nope.
Did he tell you what happened to him? Well, maybe you should ask. Or maybe you already know and you just don't care. I guess not much can surprise me at this point. You've crossed a line, just like him. To think I got the whole medical department on their feet for you. What was I thinking?
You got them
I
on their
should turn
feet
you in, both of you.
to make a chip.
But I can't do this, Jan. You're lying there, unconscious, and I don't know what's become of you, or who you are anymore. And I don't think I want to find out. I wish I'd never called you in the first place. I don't want any part in your freak show. You'll just have to deal with it on your own.
You were.
Jan, Maxwell here. Lucas told me there's a communication breakdown again. whatever is going on there, if you can hear me, please try to get in touch with us. I beg you to make the last push. Humanity needs you. I need you to succeed. I just hope my idea worked with Tabula Rasa and that all your altars are healthy and alive. It's just very, very important, Jan, that you bring all your altars back, that you keep them safe. More important than you think.
Find me when you're done with those calls.
All been a simulation. Like we've been breaking off parts of ourselves. I don't know. I'm guessing.
A soccer ball? Who takes a soccer ball to space?
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought.
Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan?
I know you're relying on me, but I just don't know. Seems I keep failing everybody. I have no idea what to do.
I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. He knew that navigation system inside out.
He kept challenging me. I failed him, and you're paying the price.
Now's not the time for regrets, Jan. We need to set a direction for the base, and it needs to be right. We can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You decided to trust Maxwell's scientific methods, and I respect that. But it came with a price. It was too much for some of us. I'd hate to know we paid that price for nothing.
I did what it took to save you. Even if it meant coming across as cold-hearted. But it looks like my motives were misunderstood and everything crumbled. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain.
No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one.
What do you mean?
Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No, it was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role.
It's not my fault.
Huh. That sounds sad. So definitive. Does that mean we've reached the limit of who we can become?
Oh, well, this actually got me thinking about something.
What?
That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC, his old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person.
You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that?
Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way.
Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan?
It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise.
Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards.
Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Where's the top? Not the top. Here. I will become superhuman.
All right, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about overriding my
Oh no. Everything got erased.
Is it over? Hello? Anybody here?
Double vision.
Base has stopped. I should check outside. Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell?
Face disappeared. This is a person in the distance. Look at that. This much.
Hey, someone's there. Wait,
That way?
am I losing my mind? Damn it.
Is that just the direction the wind's pointing? Nope.
What was that? Hey, is that a baby? What's going on here? I recognize this. You're no good. Hear that? No good! No good! Mom. No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
What the hell? Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am you, Jan. Just different.
Is this a dream?
No, Jan. You just woke up, remember? Where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else?
You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
I just wanted to find a way out. I thought that maybe if I changed...
Changed? You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
I wasn't waiting for a miracle. I chose to turn to science. That's a huge difference.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do?
My choices are real. My altars are proof of that.
Hey,
Why are you
why are
doing
you
that?
doing that?
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what if business. Using your altars to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. And still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone. Jan, she always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy. Lana, is that you?
Was a mistake. Why didn't you fight for us? We weren't meant for each other. I tried.
What is going on with me?
Tried. It's over.
Don't go. Wait.
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
Lena! You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours.
I'm moving forward.
Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice. Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job in a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your altars. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average boring Yandolski?
She fell in love with the person I was, not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else, a version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved,
Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
What a ridiculous thought.
No more ridiculous than the other thoughts you had about yourself. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
Hey! Please, don't go!
Attack on Titan.
What the fuck? No! Where are you going? Hey, you.
Hello, Molly.
You can do it.
You're not cut out to sail here!
Don't quit now! Run faster!
I'm suffocating! I need air! Help! I need air! I'm suffocating! I need air!
This is your captain! Open the door! Please! Don't let me die!
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
They were dead before you got to them.
Why did I survive and not any one of them?
Someone had to.
All this time and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
Maybe Maxwell did it. He's got more control over these missions than anybody.
And why would he kill everybody but you?
Maybe he knew there was Rapidium here. He wanted someone to get stranded with it. To have no choice but to make their altars. And I was the best choice because he thought it would be easiest to manipulate a simple builder.
Really? You believe that? You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
They didn't mess up the building.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To bring back Rapidium. At all costs.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question.
who had the biggest chances of completing the mission.
And it was.
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
Because I feel that I can learn from them. And figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
I understand in the sun.
Light? What light? Hey.
Man, how are you?
I wish I could come through. Watch out.
Looks like I'm back.
It does. And well, you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected.
So, what happened?
I met myself. Another one?
No, not like you. He was me, but he knew things. Things I probably always knew, but didn't see somehow. It's called the subconscious, Jan.
Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting.
I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here?
Yeah. We should look for the rebels.
The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive?
If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician.
Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light?
Doesn't the tur emit any light?
Probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute.
What? Tell me.
Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection.
Oh, now you're confusing me.
That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it.
And follow it.
Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm and the tour vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius.
Oh, you never doubted that, did you?
In perspective.
We're out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked.
Our idea.
Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we?
Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle?
We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
I'm going to have to leave it there for tonight. Thank you for watching.